So E3's in a couple of weeks. Is next week. No, a couple weeks.
Oh, wait, we started already?
It's now.
Yeah.
No, it comes out next week. What day exactly?
It starts on the 12th and runs until the 15th.
So that's next Friday? Thursday?
Sunday.
Oh, shit.
So Sunday after next.
True, Sunday, yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're going to talk about?
Huh?
What are they talking about, Mark?
What are they talking about, or what am I talking about?
What
Because I know what I want them to talk about.
What do you want them to talk about?
Well, I think the biggest thing I'd be excited about is any kind of 2077 news, Cyberpunk.
They haven't even started on that.
Yeah, they have.
No.
They've started on it.
They have concept art. That's different.
No, I want more.
You're not getting more.
No, I want more. I want a new trailer because because that first trailer was just we want to make a game. We're hiring people. That's what that trailer was.
Yeah, sound familiar? What was that? What was that alien game that came out? That never came out, got canceled.
Which alien? Like the Xenomorph alien?
No, where you're like hunting aliens on like foreign planets. Like it was like an Xbox game, an Xbox 360 game where you're a Native American dude. You get abducted by aliens, and they made a. It was like this really big Bethesda title that got canceled.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Oh fuck. Oh man, like that name of the title is so forgettable.
You were a Native American dude hunting aliens on other planets?
Yeah, on other planets. But it was like a sequel to another game they made.
I want them to announce more DLC for Battlefront.
I don't even care.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
That's so painful. That game was. I tried playing that again, man.
Honestly, no. For real though, I want to see more Battlefield 1 stuff.
Oof.
Which I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that.
Probably. You're almost definitely gonna be seeing Battlefield.
Yeah.
It's
a little too close to like the first trailer, you know. It'd be weird not to see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've only seen one trailer and everybody's already on board with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only go. It's like you can only push two ways. You could go further back, or you can just say fuck it all and go to space.
I like going to space.
Yeah, tell that to Call of Duty.
Yeah, I like the Call of Duty's going to space. Everyone's just shitting all over it. It's the most
bad.
It's the most disliked video on YouTube right now.
Because it's bad. I'm sorry that game
that
bad.
That trailer was cool though.
I don't know. Yeah.
Infinite Warfare looks kind of cool.
But no, you're talking about remastered.
No, I'm talking about
remastered. Looks cool.
No, it doesn't. I don't give a shit about that.
I'm gonna get that.
Mostly everybody I think I know is picking that up solely for the remastered.
I don't give a shit about it.
Like every time I hear somebody talk about like at work, since I work at GameStop, I hear people like, oh, like they see the Infinite War.
The stand.
Infinite Warfare
poster
or trailer while they're at the store, and they're like, oh man, it's gonna be a good game. I kind of feel a little happy about that because I'm like, I don't know, it's just. I know you hate it
because it's the same game.
It's not.
It's in space.
But it's in space.
It's in space.
You know what I get from that? I get, oh, that's a cool game. Yeah, it comes with every copy of Infinite Warfare. Oh, I have to buy that.
Oh yeah, like that comic question, like, oh, is it ever gonna come separately? I'm like,
no.
I don't think so.
They've spoken out about that. They said that's strictly. I think they're gonna run that back, but honestly,
like after
give it a year after the game comes out, and they'll
run it back.
They'll put it out.
They'll run it back. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's like money. It's free money. It's like just put it out. Just put it out.
Well, they're already putting it out on their new game.
Well, I mean, see, that's the thing. It's like, are you that scared that sales are going to be that bad that you have to attach?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, look at the video. Look at the fucking trailer.
What does that tell you about the game's quality or the way people feel about that game now? It's like.
Doesn't mean it's a bad game though.
Okay, it's just okay. Same with Rock Band 4. That game, it's not a bad game, but it cannibalized its own sales just like Call of Duty did by making so many and printing out so many, wasting so much money, and let's face it, these games are subpar shooters. I'm having a lot more fun with the simpler game like Overwatch than I've had with Call of Duty in years. No, I like Overwatch.
That's dick sucking right there.
No, ask Mock. I actually don't enjoy multiplayer shooters at all.
You really don't.
I have like a strong dislike of multiplayer shooters because
especially first-person shooters.
Yes,
it's an arena shooter.
No,
but it's first-person.
But like the whole thing, it's multiplayer, like just multiplayer. Like if it's just multiplayer, you only play for multiplayer. There's no story. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like I have to have story mode. It has to have something more. And if I give it a shot, I usually don't like it. Like I don't like Battlefront. Battlefront was like a very on the other side of this spectrum when I play Overwatch, because Overwatch is just simplistic. You don't have like crazy aiming mechanics, and your guns don't like spray crazy, and you don't have to like do mad tricks to get your gun to shoot straight. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing. You know, I play Battlefront. I just shoot the laser gun and be the Darth Vader, and it's very simple and it's very easy. But at times it's really frustrating and it's boring. It's boring.
Which one?
Battlefront.
Oh yeah. Like I have it downloaded on my Xbox One. I didn't buy it at full price.
Oh yeah.
I waited for it to go on sale, which is it was like $38.99
I
or
had
something.
like $20.
I bought it, and I mean I play it every once in a while. I'm like, okay, you know what? I feel like playing some arcade game, and I'll just go play it for like a few matches, and then I'm okay. I'm done.
Yeah.
Because either the servers suck or the players
people
suck.
But I don't feel that way. That's the thing. It's like I said, I have a very strong dislike of like multiplayer oriented video games. And when I play Overwatch, I'm like, fuck, one more match, or like I just got a loot box. This is exciting, And it's
that's the thing though. I think most games that will be announced will be mostly online based, because that's the thing now. Like if you notice, a lot of games that are coming out next gen have to deal with online.
It's not going to drive away single player completely though.
No, it won't. But there'll be more online.
Well,
that's the thing.
The biggest like title I think this year for me is like Persona 5 6. I'm in the future. Persona 5 and like that game is solely 100% story oriented. There's no multiplayer. Like that for me is one of the biggest titles that's coming up, and that's very
with Witcher.
strong.
Like Witcher came out with that too. It's just
no
full.
Yeah, and that was great, but
kudos to Witcher. It's too dense for me.
It's too dense. Yeah, some people just. It's either it's like I think it's like a lot like Dragon Age. You either jump into it and you really really like it, or it just seems like it's way too much and you can't sit there for every
overwhelming.
codex. Yeah,
it's really overwhelming.
It is because there's like all sorts of things, forging oils.
Your oils, your fucking magics,
your choices. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
Do I kill this rapist who fucking I know raped somebody and then have to fuck with his boss later? Who I need his help from?
The Baron.
Yeah, the Red Baron.
But regardless, it's still a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's fun, but I can only make it to Triss and then it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got pretty far.
Because everything right up until then is all just this big search quest for his friend, I forget, Dandelion. It takes forever.
I started
to find him?
Yeah.
I started it, and my brother bought it, so we share an account.
Mm-hmm.
So when I jumped onto it, I was like, this is a good game. I'm never going to finish this.
Yeah.
And I just immediately hopped off and went on to the next game, which was like Metal Gear, I think around the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the same thing?
No, I finished Metal Gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like rumors about it where like Kojima said like, oh, this game may not be finishable for most players.
I can see that.
It's a lot to do, but if you stick to the mainline story, I think you'll be fine. It's just that I don't think people know how to play the game. I don't know, because you're presented with a lot of options in Metal Gear that usually aren't options. Like you could blow shit up, drop a tank.
There's no consequence.
There's no consequence
there's
to
no
not being
punishment.
sneaky in that game anymore, which
it's
is
the
fine.
most video gamey of the Metal Gears.
Mm-hmm.
So it's becoming more like Just Cause.
No, I wouldn't go take it that far. Just Cause is on another level of.
But I mean, like
shit.
it's down that road. Is what I'm saying.
It's well, I mean, if you mean it's more video game oriented, like video gamey,
like cartoony.
Not cartoony, but it's more video gamey.
It's still very grounded in a lot of reality, even with the robots and stuff.
But compared to like traditional Metal Gear, like it's very.
I think Metal Gear's always been leaning towards this shift. Actually, it always felt like Metal Gear was an open world thing. It's like, but the only problem is you were limited to Shadow Moses Island, or you were limited to the Strut. Or the Big Shell in 2, where you were limited to Groznygrad in Part 3, or in Part 4 you get a very open stages. So you go like Brazil, you go Afghanistan, you go
country hopping.
So that's really interesting, and like I said, it's very open and.
It feels like the world feels open.
It feels like it's always been open, and even with the PSP games, that's when they started leaning even more towards you have your own mercenary company, and that's exactly what that game should have turned into, because that's what happens.
Like he's Big Boss, right?
He's Big Boss, yeah. So like
Boss is the woman, and then he's Big Boss after she dies.
He gets the title of Big Boss, and then he doesn't shake the president's hand, and he's like, dissed.
Yeah.
Snake Eater's one of my. It's like the best one for me.
Every time I climb a ladder, it's just like still in a dream.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't expect that. Like, because while I was playing it, my very first time playing that game, I was, I think it's right after you fight the sniper battle. What, the old guy?
It's a little bit further than that. Wait, what are we talking about? The song where you're on the ladder? Oh, it's right after you fight the Fury, the jetpack guy.
It is.
Yeah, it's right after you beat him. You climb the ladder to go up.
Jetpack. I'm trying to think. What does he look like?
He's just in a spacesuit with the jetpack.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember who that is. Oh man, such a good game though.
Yeah, amazing.
Anyways, other E3 stuff that may come out. Well, obviously,
Well, I mean,
Last Guardian has been this big dude.
It's never coming out.
Sony went out and said that it's gonna show up at E3. This isn't a rumor though.
It's shown up at the last 3 E3s though.
Maybe it'll finally get done. But I mean, it's no Duke Nukem.
No, it's not Duke Nukem. It's not like they've been trying to make this for the last 15 years, but
And I
or
mean,
have they?
I don't know, but it's always been really strange to me that people give this game a lot of shit, and like we refuse to give like Final Fantasy shit for being a almost 13-year development cycle.
We?
15?
No, like
I'm like, we don't.
no, I do.
Wait.
Nobody.
Wait,
There's
which
like
Final
Final,
Fantasy?
the new one. It's
Oh,
been like
'cause
it's been
in
like
development
10
forever?
Oh, 15.
and nobody's saying anything about it. Or
'Cause it looks
Kingdom
gorgeous.
Hearts even. Oh my god.
I've people give Kingdom Hearts shit. For
I think that
taking
might be
forever.
at E3 too, but
Yeah, like Final Fantasy 7 and Kingdom Hearts 3 may be coming out next year.
I think just because of who's making Last Guardian.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, because Shadow of the Colossus.
Because
Yeah.
Shadow of the
Because it's Team Ico.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but
because
yeah.
of Shadow of the Colossus, people have high expectations.
I mean,
so,
but we haven't seen a game in years. I mean, how? I mean, Shadow of the Colossus is amazing, but
yeah, but
it's a little too high
it's
expectation.
fueled entirely by nostalgia. The Last Guardian, like almost entirely.
Yeah, but there's no nostalgia to be had on a game that's never existed.
No, but I mean, like because of their past game, because of Shadow of the Colossus,
Oh.
people are super hyped for this one because
I hope it's good, but there's that's just the.
like, it seems to be combining a little bit of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus as far as like gameplay.
I haven't seen much of it, and honestly, I don't want to because I feel like I'll get my heart broken.
Nah, it's never coming out.
Yeah, it's just stuck in development hell. And
Forever.
if it does, it'll be way too high expectation.
It'll
but-
never live to the hype like Fallout, like Half-Life 3.
Oh no.
It's never gonna come out because it just won't live up. That's another thing I like to see at E3, Half-Life.
That's never. Well, like, see, the thing is, I
Oh.
think Steam has to be in like red. It has
For
to
them
be,
to do it?
like,
Red.
yeah, like
Red is 3 letters in red.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life confirmed.
Boy,
Gordon's
like,
suit is orange, which is a subshade of red.
it's like, but like a good point to this would be like Final Fantasy is coming out. 7's finally being remade.
Yeah.
For
Episodic.
years we've been saying that, or like, I've been saying with a lot of other people that the only way you would ever get this to be made is if Square Enix is doing bad, and they are. They've been doing really
So
bad.
it's time.
So it's time to break the glass in case of emergency, in case of plummeting sales.
Release remake.
Release remake, and we're finally there, you know, because
Yeah.
10 years of development hell for what, Final Fantasy 15. Oh man, can you imagine how
It
much
looks
money?
gorgeous, though.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it does. I played the demos and I picked that up, and that's fine. That's cool.
It's one of those games I just can't get into though. Final Fantasy.
Really?
Yeah, I played the demo and
Yeah, I
think-
played a
yeah.
couple. I can't get into it either. It's just too. I don't know.
Oh, you guys.
I feel like it's too late for me now.
Really? I think if anything,
It's too foreign for me.
Oh, you guys are lame.
that's what it is, honestly. Like I know that's disappointing for you to hear,
That's
but it's
really sad.
it's too Eastern for me.
That's super depriving yourself.
I know. I'm trying not to deprive myself because I'm trying to play it,
It's
but
too
I,
late.
just, I can't.
It's too late.
It's too late for me.
It's too late.
I can't hop onto
You
it.
suck too hard already.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kevin.
All of you. It's alright. I'll enjoy
I'm
it.
too
One
American.
game that might make it to E3, which is being talked a lot recently. I've heard a lot of rumors. Left 4 Dead 3. I've come to my, I don't like. It's not coming out. That's to me.
Oh, it's Half-Life 3 for you.
Yeah,
It's just
but
never
if it
happened.
does, I mean,
Why does that game have such a big following?
which one?
Zombies.
Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, I feel like
The
it was
modding?
like I played the first
Oh,
one and I had a
modding,
lot of
you're right.
fun. I bought the second one and I didn't care.
It's more
Like,
the
it was
same.
just more of the same with axes.
It's the mods. PC,
No,
PC
seriously, you got
gamers.
melee. You got like melee weapons in that game, and that's honestly the only notable.
That and the special zombies.
I guess
come out.
specials on it, yeah, but I mean those were gonna be there. We expected those to be there to begin with, like.
But yeah,
if
it's mostly the mods. PC gamers. There's a lot of DLC maps that came out on the PC.
Mm.
There's a lot of like, I guess it's like really. That one's really easy to mod for some reason. because it gets like maps being made. Like there's a guy who made a map of his hometown.
The source engine's really easy to mess with, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There's one that like they made it in Disneyland too.
Yeah, there's a Disneyland.
That sounds
cool.
awesome.
There's a Disneyland mod. There's a fucking there's like a bunch of mods, like locations that are like
Yeah, okay, that makes more
Teletubbies
sense.
the zombies. Like,
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And then of course it's like cheap. It's like $5 for the game, and then like the DLC is like another like
I think it's like
50
free
cents.
on Steam now.
Yeah, no, it's not free on Steam. It's not.
May as well be. It's that cheap.
It's pretty cheap though. It's always on sale for like
Oh,
$5.
man, I got it free like every year. I got the first and the second one for free. I was like,
Yeah.
shit.
But it's
Another
just one
one,
of those games.
another one we were talking about kind of off mic that you and me seem to be pretty excited for is Sucker Punch possibly doing Spider-Man.
If we see something, but Sucker Punch is one of those kind of companies that I feel like, since it is a Sony kind of IP that they have to hold the rights to,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I feel like they're gonna do it because they fucked up the other two Spider-Man games they did, Amazing and Amazing 2. Those are
Those weren't Sucker Punch though.
no,
Those
but
were
like,
Beanox, weren't they?
yeah, they were, or no, they weren't. But either way, if this is a rumor, I totally want it to be a real thing.
Oh, I love it
But
so
I'm
much.
just scared.
Do Sony own the rights to the video game?
Just
No.
Spider-Man.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
I think Activision.
Activision owns the rights.
Or no, they're running out. They have until 2017.
They haven't made anything, so they have to make something.
It would have to be. Yeah, it would have to come out this year. Otherwise, the rights aren't theirs anymore. So I'm thinking that if Sucker Punch hasn't already started, then they're announcing that they're going to once the Activision's license runs out.
I honestly hope Activision just doesn't get it anymore.
Yeah,
Just run the
I'm
license.
really hoping.
Because they've run that Spider-Man to the ground. I feel.
It's been hit or miss, but never great.
I've never heard anything of a great Spider-Man past 2.
oh man.
Shattered Dimensions was okay.
Almost alright too.
But yeah, but you're telling me it's okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
nothing's been great since 2 and Ultimate.
Ultimate
Spider-Man.
was amazing.
I like
Oh
Amazing.
my god.
Yeah, it was spectacular. Even.
Yeah.
So I'm looking online right now, and there's some pretty good titles worth mentioning. At least
I'm not done with Spider-Man.
go ahead.
What I've heard though, but at least based on an Amazon leak that me and Esteban talked about a couple podcasts ago, was they're remaking the infamous one for PS4
I don't know how I feel about that.
and calling it the Lightning Edition.
Are they gonna do heavy tuning in that game?
I would hope so.
Because that game was pretty broken. Like,
It was not
and
too
the
bad.
AI is pretty terrible.
It wasn't horrible. They take cover and they're pretty smart. As smart as anything could be on the PS3.
I just always felt like Cole was super overpowered. Like all of his powers, you can easily just mop up anybody.
I mean, I feel like if you're restricting yourself to, whatever karma you decided to pick, then it got a little more challenging. Like if you were trying to be a hero, it was a lot harder to like not hit civilians and do more precise damage to enemies.
I never had that problem.
Oh, I did. Well, anyway,
You just need to be good, Mark.
shut up.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah, I know. I need to get good. But
No, that's
the
not what I
bigger
meant.
the bigger part of that though, wasn't that they're remaking Infamous, because that's cool and all, but supposedly the demo for Spider-Man was going to be attached to that.
Oh, I hate that.
I mean, if I'm going to get Infamous anyway, then fucking cool Spider-Man.
See, but that's the thing. It's like, what's the price tag?
Yeah.
I'd
Well,
say-
fucking,
And is
40
it just
bucks would
Infamous
be-
1?
it's just Infamous 1. If it were Infamous 1 and 2, I would be
See,
super on board.
I would pay $30 for that game because I could go to a GameStop and it's like less than 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, Infamous, if it were bundled 1 and 2, then I'd be super on board.
It'd be
'cause-
way better if they just did a digital and just didn't ship any copies. They'd save so much money just doing a digital.
I'd be super on board though.
I hope that happens though, because the Sucker Punch has proven to us again and again that they can provide a very fun overworld experience with a superhero type power. So
They're very
mean-
good with like movement and.
oh yeah, smoothness and especially getting around the big cities, especially because they didn't have the swing mechanic. They had smoke, they had the electricity,
They're good with like sliding and like flying, floating through the air.
the neon color.
Oh,
the
the
neon
super
was
speed is so much fun.
the most amazing.
I love it. I
power.
like it way more better than Smoke and
Rocky stuff.
Rocks and
The
Video.
digital was weird.
Video was a
I didn't-
weird
I didn't-
power.
I didn't feel like that would fit in the game very well.
No, because the other ones were like elemental. That one was more like artificial, and it felt weird.
Yeah, that one was a little odd. What was something that you brought up?
There's a lot of games that I
Really?
forgot. Yeah, I was reading through this list and I'm like, oh shit, they're worth mentioning, but they're not all great.
Okay.
So the first one would be Evolve. There's a new project I think by
Ooh.
Ken Levine.
Yeah.
Is either Evolve or like something else.
Ken Levine is
Ken Levine is the
Bioshock, right?
Bioshock. Yeah. Okay, so
That's
that's
from
an,
2K games.
that's an interesting
Yeah.
that's an interesting name to put behind title. But something like Evolve, which has proven to us that sank. I think actually this week there's like a sale on Evolve again.
Oh yeah,
It's like there's always a sale on Evolve.
Because nobody
And
wants it
nobody
anymore.
wants it anymore. So I don't know. And I've looked at the Metacritics and even looked at user review scores, and I mean it's bad both ways, man. It goes pretty bad both
If you
ways.
start up now with Evolve, like it's too late. Like
Yeah,
it's not fair.
It's like
anymore.
playing Dead Space 2 online all over again.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
2
yeah.
or 3 months after release.
I missed it.
Oh, that was so much fun when it was just
When it was
everybody was
brand
level
new.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, windmills.
so
It'd be
good.
the
Yeah,
acid
fucking
dude just like
Windmills and
windmill
fucking
the shit up.
lurker bows all day.
Oh man, that game was amazing online when it was.
I got
brand new.
on late. I got
Yeah,
on
no,
board on
you
that
got
late,
fucking
and
destroyed.
Mhm.
You can't
Dude,
play.
don't do that with fighting games either. Don't ever do that with fighting games. Dude, that's where the monsters stay to play. Yeah, man, the fucking monsters. Like you
It happened to Last of Us too.
jump in
Last of Us is
BlazBlue.
so bad.
Jump into anything. Freaking no. Last of Us, I don't think so.
Well, that's because
Actually,
you're a monster, Kevin.
that
no,
might
you
be
shut
a
up.
thing.
You're a monster.
I'm actually really.
You can't touch anything and not become a
that
monster.
makes sense. You know what? Because Last of Us at GameStop, it was really hard to find. Like we didn't have any used copies or like a lot of new
For
copies.
PS4?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
like
yeah,
now we're
they're
getting a lot. Like we have a lot of copies of Last of Us now.
Oh,
it could be
yeah.
because people are trading in for new games or whatever.
Or
but
noobs getting tired of slaughtered
Yeah.
online.
That.
No, but it's true.
That has been
Did-
an issue. Yeah, I've
did
had
you
people
ever play
rage
with
quit
us?
on me. Okay.
Huh?
Did you ever play with us?
Last of Us?
Yeah.
For a little bit on PS3, never on
Yeah.
PS4.
We played it was me, Raul, Puga mostly. And,
It was the
Yeah.
group, the 4 or 5
and
of us.
whenever we
Excuse me.
played, we were just getting butt fucked because we didn't have like the newer
The
guns,
DLC
DLC
guns and the fucking
and that was like a big issue for us. Like we didn't have fun at all. Like Raul was having a little because he had the DLC guns.
DLC guns, yeah.
But like it was.
And this was for
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
This was hell.
Oh, I didn't even have DLC guns till like later
See,
in
you're,
the
you're a
game.
monster though. That's different.
It was
There's
like,
actually way easier. Like those DLC guns aren't as broken as people think. There's actually really easy ways and effective ways to get around that
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a count. It's not
well,
unbalanced.
not to
but
mention we were all low level as well.
we were low level. We weren't very good at strategizing.
No.
We mostly needed to get good, but I mean I feel like that kind of just emphasizes my point that there's monsters in that game still, and well, not still. They've
You definitly have to be a strategic like.
in Last of Us, it's all strategy.
Yeah.
To make
And-
matters worse, always one of our persons can never communicate with everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird when we're online. One of our mics just doesn't reach somebody else. It's,
So, like,
it's usually me and Esteban who can't talk.
Oh, is it a NAT type issue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's odd. Yeah, that kind of happens when you group up with a little too many people that might not share the same NAT type or a little lower than
And
you.
so that's
Yeah.
why it was like even worse, like because we were already bad at doing strategies, but that
So
was even another.
We
step.
had to talk through other people on the team.
Yeah,
after,
I
like,
played
Like,
it
hey,
with
tell
Baby
Mark to
Jose
do
and
this.
Matt, so it was like 3 of us and then like a
that's
stray every
usually
once in
pretty
a while.
okay.
Yeah, Matt's really good at it. Baby Jose was a bitch, but he did his job real good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'd like, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's move on from
we're
the
just
Last
we're
of
just
Us.
talking about how much we sucked.
Yeah.
Let's,
This isn't good for our channel.
let's speak about Bethesda.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, Bethesda, who's having their conference on the first day at 7. I'm gonna watch that.
Ooh, cocky.
Yeah.
They will be showing more Dishonored 2 stuff.
There's gonna be Dishonored 2 stuff. There's no doubt they're gonna show the next 2 DLCs for Fallout 4.
Right.
Hopefully either to confirm or deny Nuka World, which I'm super hyped for.
And I've not heard anything about
Oh yeah, I guess well on Reddit someone went through the game files in the most recent update, and there's a few lines of code titled Nuka World, and a lot of people are like speculating that's probably the new DLC. It's gonna be like a Nuka Cola themed amusement park.
I thought we were gonna get a maybe soda factory like we did before.
That'd be too cool too.
We have it. I think the game actually does have the soda factory.
Far Harbor has a Vim factory.
I haven't played. I have all the DLC. I bought the stupid pass and I just haven't jumped back in.
The pass has been so worth it for me.
I'm
So
looking
much
forward
fun.
for Evil Within 2 or some Fallout.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know if that game sold well enough. I mean, only because it has Shinji Mikami's name attached to it. I mean, that whole DLC fiasco kind of knocked that back really hard.
But critically, it did
favorite
pretty okay.
No,
though,
the
right?
game is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just that not only that, when you beat the game, you don't even get the full story.
Oh.
So that's very upsetting because I feel like a lot of that was cut, and the DLC felt very. Well, it's not worth the money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like on
Wait
length
for it on
alone.
sale, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for
So
sale.
yeah, I'm waiting for Halloween until that comes up. But for real, like I'm not. I love Shinji Mikami. He does great work. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2, one of my favorite games. But That
which
game.
is being worked on for HD.
2 or 4?
2.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
well, for sure.
Ah, yeah, I'm so excited for a second.
Five is coming out this summer, and then
It's
4
on the
is
28th.
Oh, wait, they're doing
the
4, huh?
28th
Yeah,
on
they're-
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes out in fall, but 2 is also getting like its actual like remaster like 1 and 0.
Oh, like
Yeah.
an actual full-on remake.
Yeah.
Speaking of Capcom and Resident Evil,
Supposedly 7's coming.
I don't think we're getting 7. I don't think we're getting a trailer 7. I think we're getting more of that other type of third-person shooter, that Raccoon City. I forgot
The
the name
Raccoon
of it.
City,
Type of shooter.
Raccoon Chronicle stuff.
Yeah, I'm not really
Umbrella
looking
Corp.
for Umbrella Corp. That's what it is.
Corp.
A forgettable title. Corpse.
Which the gameplay looks very bland. Graphics are okay.
I
but-
really think it just looks like more of the same thing.
Yeah.
Just give us more actual Resident Evil.
Give me something like, it doesn't even have to be mainline. It just give me something like I was gonna say Dead Aim. Don't give me Dead Aim. Give me
Dead
something like
Mouse.
Outbreak, or like, I don't know. You could try the online thing again. Now that online is available in every house and not on only a couple of PS2s.
Yeah.
Try that. Yeah, why not? You know, that was a cool idea. You could totally stick to that. That's a
Co-op
great
stuff is cool.
Yeah, but this what was it? Umbrella Corps. Jesus Christ. So forgettable.
Yeah.
Umbrella Corps is just not something I look forward to, especially as a Resident Evil fan. Especially because they've been pumping out really good ones. 0. Oh no, not 0. Sorry. 1, 4, 6 is pretty good.
Yes.
I like some parts of 6. I won't say that entire game is great.
Same.
Because I really like Leon's part, but fuck, it's Chris's part. Unbearable.
Fucking, why is everything new that Chris is in garbage?
Because it's Action Man doing action things.
Action Man punching action boulders?
Action boulder.
Yeah, dude.
What's his bad guy? He's a slick back hair blonde guy who wears shades. His name is Wesker. Sell it.
Let's make a movie. Let's do
Make
it.
a movie. Let's make 6.
Honestly, 5 is like one of my favorites though, because
5 is cool.
5?
It was fun. It was
I never
fun.
actually finished 5, but I like the idea behind it, like being set in Africa and like.
yeah,
It was cool.
It surprised everybody when you see just fucking a
Dude,
Chris like dick down.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like steroided out. He's carrying a fridge behind him.
Arms 3 fucking 3 times bigger than his head.
Oh, but let's not ignore just the blatant racism in that game, though.
Okay, is it racist though? I mean, they're in Africa.
Dude, they're so dark. And they're chucking spears.
They're in Africa.
Dude, they're chucking spears.
Not all of them. Some of them have fucking.
It's true, not
Other
all of them.
weapons.
Some of them are malicious, some
Dude,
of them
but-
are more native.
Alright, until the end of the game when they get guns. Literally
In the
last
beginning,
chapter.
though, they're in like.
That's 2 chapters of the game.
But
Okay,
you can't
that's-
say the whole game is them chucking spears.
Dude, 3/4 of that game takes place in underground temples.
yeah, it's fine.
And
there's
they're all
spear chuckers?
chucking spears
It's
and
fine.
wearing masks, and every time I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
think it's
pretty-
That's
racist.
really
I've never played the
Like,
game, and
you
that
didn't
sounds really
finish it.
racist.
That's true.
You didn't finish
You're not
it.
wrong. But they're in Africa.
And then you get Somali pirate like Africans.
Why is that racist?
Because they're all like really dark, like black, and it's like there's no diversity. Come on, like even in the beginning of the game, you had Asian people, you had a couple white people, you had Indian people. That's not. It's. I believe it was North Africa, so it's leading more towards Europe
Yeah.
and those countries. So it's like, yeah, there's diversity there. You can totally imagine diversity there. I mean, you don't have to force it down people's throats, but man, really jumping with spears and wearing masks and going.
Are they
Come
really fast?
on.
And then the shamans.
They run at you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, they do have like this running motion where they run at you and then they do like the Final Fantasy Dragoon jump where they like jump 20 feet in the air
That's
and like
pretty. Yeah.
yeah.
It's not that. It's not racist.
I don't-
They're in Africa.
That's what I'm thinking too.
That's
Well,
fine.
that makes it racist because they're in Africa. They have to be like.
Yeah,
that.
the spear chuckers. It's like, come on, dude.
They're not all
Or-
spear chuckers
Or
though.
because they're in Africa, it's okay that they're spear chuckers.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm just saying it's okay that they're black because they're in Africa.
It's like saying
It
that if
makes
you're in a bad
sense.
neighborhood, it's okay to be that color.
I mean,
That's racist.
That's racist.
not saying it's okay, but I'm saying it. I mean,
You're
it's,
defending it.
No, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it's not a lie.
Like, yeah, okay.
It exists in the world. It's not made up.
It's not made up. I
There
guess.
still are native.
Yeah.
Yeah, Africa
tribes
still
in
has
Africa.
native tribes.
I don't
Third
know.
world,
They
man.
established Kijuju as a much more.
The fucking
I would say like not. I wouldn't say the word developed, but
okay. In Resident Evil 4, you're in rural Europe, and they're all fucking chucking pitchforks at you, and
Speaking Spanish like weird.
Yeah.
they're farming though. They're not like they're not wearing sombreros and shaking maracas at me, dude.
Well, that's because they're not Mexican.
Yeah, I know, but only because they're speaking Spanish doesn't mean like.
Spain.
Yeah.
It is pretty like bad. Like I've heard the Spanish. It's like the.
It's like
It's a lower.
it's a lower
class,
dialect.
lower
Yeah.
class dialect
Well,
Spanish.
Well, they're in. You start off in a fucking farm, and they're all like, they look all uneducated.
Yeah, but that's fine. But that's what I'm saying. That's Spain. It's not like, oh man, everybody in Spain. Like, what's the stereotypes you hear in Spain? They're all rural hicks. No, it's like Madrid. You hear about all the nice places in
Well,
Spain.
they're also
so-
possessed by a parasite. Is that
yeah.
what
Well,
Okay, so I mean, why is then in fucking Africa they're all possessed by a parasite?
so why can't they have guns since they all work for the same parasite man?
they didn't have guns in Thor?
No, explain that.
That's true. They all work on the same
They
guy.
all
Why
work for
can't
the
they all have
same
weapons?
huge multi-millionaire company that can buy guns. Why are they chucking spears?
I'm completely
You
on
didn't,
my.
Just-
they didn't,
Justify that.
They didn't get to the.
Justify
they
that.
didn't get to ship guns to them
Justify
yet.
that.
They didn't get their guns yet.
Justify
They
that.
had spears lying around by the time Chris got there.
Oh my god, it's 2012 in that game. No, it's 2009 in that
yeah,
game.
I'm like, it's 2009.
Yeah.
But still, that's.
My point was, it's fine if they're black because they're in Africa. I was not aware that there was so much spear chucking to be upset about.
Yeah, no, play, like I said, dude,
Yeah,
play the game.
I'll
it
shut
gets
up.
pretty
Whatever.
bad.
I'll just shut up now. What else is coming to E3?
Yeah, please name us. You were looking at the
Ooh,
list.
Oh,
I wonder if Outlast 2 is gonna be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, I
Um,
don't think that's gonna be at E3.
not
but
at
that's-
E3.
It's not gonna be a big thing.
Might be, but
I've heard that they've already had gameplay cranking out
There's
for that
demo.
game.
yeah,
There's
they've
a
been
small demo
they've
for
been
it.
showing a lot of gameplay. There's like 30 minutes of gameplay out there somewhere.
If anything,
I think it'll get buried.
But
I think it'll get buried.
Speaking
under-
of that, though,
Oh,
like,
but it'll
there will
like-
be like more like VR.
Oh,
that's
okay.
gonna be a big thing.
I
this
want to
year.
see if Xbox actually did anything with
I
their
want to play
HoloLens
that
tech.
as an Outlast. Have
No.
VR and play Outlast.
Dude,
That
that'd
shit
be
got
so
scrapped.
fucking crazy.
With the
HoloLens.
You really think so?
I think so. They're quietly sweeping it under the rug.
Yeah, I think so too.
They are, dude. I was so happy about it, but like, there's no talk anymore, and I'm like, I don't think it's doing very well.
That's what
I-
happens when you
saying.
announce prototype tech that you're
Well,
never gonna actually ship.
Did you see the specs on how you'd have to run a VR system? It's like, think about it. I mean, not to shit on the Xbox or anything, but it runs at 900, and it can it has problems running its own games at 60, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, though, there's gonna be more consoles being announced at E3 as well. A new PS4 and a new Xbox.
Okay,
Two-
the Neo,
the
the Neo is
Neo.
fine because it's just an expanded hard drive that works on, and it's like adjusted for 4K TVs. To me, that's not a very new. I mean, I think it's like buying a PS4 Slim, to be honest.
It's not
I would-
necessary.
It's
I
not
would-
necessary.
I would
It's
like
not
more
a
hard drive
purchase,
space.
and I mean,
Yeah.
you could do that manually.
I know. I'm just saying.
But I think they're making new consoles to support VR as well.
No, I think
Well,
the
the-
VR is going to be its own box.
The,
to be
the
honest, that
Morpheus
you
is
attach.
its own console.
Yeah, that you attach to the PS4.
Oh,
It's kind of its
Yeah.
own console.
Yeah.
Well, for
honestly.
PS4.
So kind of like the Kinect.
So that's
Sort
why
of, it's an
they're
attachment
making,
to the
for Xbox
PS4.
One. They're making like some new project called Scorpio or something like that.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, they brought that up in another podcast I listened to, and the the thing
No,
about the
Kevin.
thing about
We're the only podcast you listen to.
shut up. I'm allowed. This is America for now.
He's a new member. He didn't know.
But
Now
the thing
you
ab-
do or you die.
He hasn't
The-
signed his contract
yeah, I
yet.
haven't signed my contract. I'm
You're
guest
the
starring.
captain now.
I'm captain now. But the thing about code names and what I've learned from a young age is they don't mean shit.
No, they don't.
Remember the Phantom?
Nope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
I knew that. I knew where that was going.
Yeah, remember the Phantom? Yeah, that didn't turn out to be anything.
That's my crew on GTA.
Yeah.
It's so great. You guys didn't play the Phantom. You guys are losers.
Yeah, so I mean, in the
Scrubs.
end, I like to think that they are working on something, especially because this VR craze actually seems to be something that everybody's heading towards, and it might just be the next big Wii U seller. You know what I mean? I mean, not Wii U seller, Wii seller.
Wii, yeah,
the Wii
motion
did
control.
amazing numbers, even though it had the most shit library.
Yeah. Motion control is what sold that, really.
Yeah,
Like, the hype over
it's-
motion control.
Yeah, and it sold very well. It got me on the first day. Hell, I was playing Wii Sports like crazy. But
Gotta get that
You know
Wii
what?
tennis in.
Wii Sports isn't bad.
no, it's not.
No,
But it's
not
such
like-
a some.
like-
But it's not groundbreaking, and
No,
it's
no,
definitely not.
But like, I feel like people shit on that more than it should. Like, I shit on it a lot because it's just a stupid game that came with the Wii system.
But you
like,
played it.
I actually
but
played
it's
that
so
a
much
lot.
fun. Like, yeah, like you, like,
Playing tennis with your buddies?
yeah.
I had a
Or
very,
bowling.
I had a
Bowling was
very,
fucking
very
great.
small
that was
Wii
fun.
library. I didn't find too many things that I liked.
Because there's not too many things.
No, most of it was going back to the GameCube stuff that I already did have.
Mhm.
Or the Mar Galaxy or the.
Oh, I didn't even get to through. I actually talked to
That
Mark
was
about this.
great.
I didn't even get through those.
Those were fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw you play once. I think it was 2 when I came over to Cynthia's once.
Yeah, 2 was fun.
I never got around to
those are
those.
fun. And then one of my favorite ones, obviously, Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Ooh, okay, I like Rhythm Heaven. I like Rhythm Heaven a lot. I didn't play. I played it on the 3DS though. Did they have a Wii version?
Yes.
I did not.
I
play
have
that.
the Wii version, so we can play that later.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that'll be fun.
But back to what like we were getting at though, like I could definitely see VR becoming the new motion control.
I don't want that to happen, but unfortunately, I see that what it's leaning towards. The problem I see with it, it's no. The thing about the Wii U that made it so successful, it was the dirt cheapest like console out of the gens. You know what I mean? Or that gen, it was the cheapest one.
That was my
Sold
first one.
amazingly well. Came out around the holiday times, which was perfect for Nintendo. They sold gangbusters that year, and it just they blew up, you know. And the problem I see with VR is I'm not gonna buy an HTC Vive for $1,200. Morpheus, or I'm sorry, what was
PlayStation's is the Morpheus.
Yeah, the PlayStation Morpheus,
Which is just PlayStation.
which is just VR now.
Yeah.
Told you, names don't mean shit.
Yeah.
But that seems like it's gonna be its own console. It's inside a $400 price range,
Which isn't horrible.
Which isn't horrible, but you have to think about that. It's like, how much is the app? That's
not
probably
affordable.
gonna be
That's an investment.
That's an investment, and if that's honestly, I think that's actually the cheapest one I've heard of. Besides the, I think the Oculus is priced at $399, but it's bundled with a bunch of stuff, and most people can't get the $399, but just the Oculus itself.
Yeah.
So it costs up to like $400, $500, and then on top of that, you gotta pay sales tax on whatever you're shipping.
Not to
So
mention
that's
any games that you want to get with
so
it.
that already is like $150 that I might have to shell out. I don't want to shell out an extra.
From what I've heard though, like about the Morpheus or PlayStation VR or whatever, from early reviews and people who've tested all of them out, I've heard that compared to the Vibe and the Oculus, it's as far as price point to usage goes, like it's actually the most worth it.
Which one? The Oculus?
The PlayStation.
Oh yeah, I heard that there's something going on where they're trying to get it so the PlayStation VR will work on a computer so that, you know, if you muscle
Doubles
in,
your value.
dude, you muscle in on that PC market. Who gives a shit if you're Sony? You're moving in on the Microsoft market right there and then.
And you're doubling the value of your fucking product.
Yeah, you are.
That's
It's
money.
versatile.
We need to charge this shit.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Good catch.
But yeah, that's good. That's definitely something that they need to watch out for, because if not, it's gonna kill. It's gonna kill everything on the market, and that's definitely gonna monopolize the VR market. I think if nobody's careful, especially with things costing $1,200, that's a lot to put down.
Nobody no.
And for no games.
Their average demographic can't put that down.
No, and that's for the Vibe.
No, they can't do it.
Tekken 7.
Ooh. Akuma.
I'm looking at you because like you
Oh
like
my
fighting
god.
games.
Okay, so yeah, Tekken 7 looks like it's going to be an amazing game. It's obviously being very worked on. It's coming out this year, and it's already come out in Japan, and we even have arcade releases with the update for Akuma. Akuma looks like it's going to be one of the better characters of the game, not because it's a Capcom character and I like Capcom, but because this is a very, very, very strong indication that these Capcom fighting characters with projectiles, with Tatsus, with Shoryus, these unorthodox kind of combo styles that you don't have in Tekken are being utilized and can actually work on this just on this style of gameplay, like on this I want to say engine, you know, the fighting game engine.
Yeah.
Because come on, like, just Tekken vs Street Fighter was a total mess. A total mess. The damage was. What is it? 30, 60, 90? That's garbage. On light, medium, heavy. That's bad. That's horrendous. And everybody was worried about what Bandai Namco was gonna take, because they got the rights to their characters. You got the rights to ours. You make your game. We make our game. You make your money. We make our money. And I think that this is a really big game, because now we have confirmed that projectiles work in Tekken 7. You can totally have a projectile character. Just sidestep it.
Yeah.
Don't be a scrub. You know. And you have EX, and you totally see those combos hit. You get 8 or 9, and max being 10 in every Tekken game. But you can always, expand it if you have the right characters or the right tags. And that game, it's really good. It's been really worked on. I'm super excited to see it. And this game, this year, is looking very amazing for fighting games. We have that going on. We just got, we got Skullgirls earlier in the year. We also got Street Fighter V. We're getting King of Fighters, later on this month as well, which is very, very exciting. even though that game is not graphically amazing or pushing the barriers in any way.
Still more King of Fighters.
That King of Fighters has always been a very precise, very hard to play game because the framing is just so. It's unforgiving. You know, it's like almost one frame lengths on every move and combo, and that game
takes some dexterity and some fucking
skill. It takes a lot of skill, dexterity, and timing. So that's something to be really, really excited about. Also, I guess I'm thinking that Tecmo Koei is gonna do something on Dead or Alive because they just released their beach volleyball game earlier this year. Usually, when they release their volleyball games, they make really good sales because, let's face it,
boobies
sell. And when they do this, it's mostly to show off their skin and bounce tech, their physics engine for their fighting game. So this has been
tech just right.
Yeah, you have to. If they look too hard or don't bounce the right way, it totally mess up your game. Unplayable. 7 out of 10. Average.
What do you got next, Steven?
Next game's from EA. So we've already mentioned Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
Other ones would be Mass Effect.
I want to see Andromeda.
Oh, right.
I heard a new trailer dropped not too long ago. Was it like a month ago?
Oh, it was like another teaser though, wasn't it?
I have no idea. So. I've tried not to keep up with this because I'm scared of the development.
Unfortunately, I have been keeping up with it, and they haven't released a whole lot to make me worried. But there's something about the wording and the way they're like advertising the game. It's very focused on exploration.
That's fine. It's space. It should
is,
be.
But that's not what made the trilogy good. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Well, because Shepard had an overall deal.
Yeah.
He had a mission.
But the trilogy was very character driven. Was very like world driven, not so much exploration. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, just the fact that they're kind of steering in that direction is a little worrisome because that's not what made the first ones good.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the second, I mean, in terms of exploration, in the second one, it's just like as far as you can go, where you can literally mine other planets.
Yeah, but that's such a nothing feature, though.
I thought that was a cool feature because you got really cool guns out of it.
You do, but that's not, I feel like that's not really exploration, though.
No, but that's
grinding for materials.
But in reality, like, what would it be? You hit a desert planet, it's all made out of metal.
Well, I mean, then you run into the problem with the first one where you have the fucking Mako doing nothing.
Oh, that was trash.
Doing jack shit.
Yeah, okay, that was trash.
So I mean, do you want a full game of Mako exploration?
No, but I mean, you could do Mass Effect 2's thing again. But
yeah, but I mean, then you're just probing planets, and not seeing anything.
Yeah, then you're just doing the same thing over again.
You're not seeing anything really. You're looking at a planet get poked.
I don't know. Then just No Man's Sky it.
Speaking of No Man's Sky, that's gonna be fucking fun.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna be at E3. That game's way too close to its release date. It got pushed back a month, and apparently they're getting death threats over it, which is ridiculous.
That's sad.
That's really sad.
But that's fucking the internet. I'm not surprised.
But that's the first, dude. It's a month. Fuck.
For a new IP though, that's almost impressive.
Dude.
That's almost impressive. Like, it's a brand new IP.
That means that people care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That means people are hyped. People want this game.
A little too much, maybe.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's a brand new game. Oh no, it won't.
I think it will.
I want it to. Obviously, I would love for it to.
I think the game is simplistic enough.
There's no PvP on there.
No, there's not.
No.
It's just mostly exploration. I think it's gonna end up like one of those things like
Minecraft.
Did you guys ever play or Grow Home?
Grow Home was fun.
It was an exploration kind of thing. I think it's gonna end up like one of those Grow Home situations where it's a lot of fun to play. It's very nice and pretty. It's got its own really nice aesthetic.
It'll be overwhelming.
And it'll be either overwhelming, or you just pick it up from time to time and be like, Galaxy freaking whatever.
Galaxy 420 Kush.
Yeah, who named this planet?
It sounds like it's gonna be one of those staple games then, like you just have if you want to explore space.
It's like Journey, or I feel like it's gonna be like one of those games like Journey where it's
Flower,
like a staple.
Home.
It's one of those beautiful staple games where it's about exploration and beauty more than it is about gameplay.
Where it's more of an art piece.
Yeah, it's more of an art
yeah.
piece
That's
than
what it
an
feels
actual
like.
game. But that's fine, I guess.
I think one of the bigger problems that game is having though is explaining to people what it is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, I mean, we get that it's an exploration game, but I feel like people are unclear. Is there co-op? Is there an end game? Is there any kind of story?
Does it matter?
For some people, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, death threats. So
Death
obviously,
threats, yeah.
it matters. It matters quite a
I
bit.
don't know. I just think it's good.
Another game would be Titanfall 2.
I'm excited that PlayStation's getting it.
Okay, I'm excited that there's getting a story mode.
Yeah.
I bought that game for $8 when it was on sale on Xbox One with all the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
And I essentially the first time I did buy it, I had a lot of fun, but mostly because it was on sale, so a bunch of people bought it. So essentially, I was playing with a bunch of new players who didn't have certain max, certain
like a brand
weapons
new
to
game.
make.
So it felt like
So it
playing
felt
like the day of
You play it Dead Space
the
1.
yeah.
I mean Dead Space 2.
Online.
But on day 1.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
so I had a lot of fun playing it. And the problem was with it is that I couldn't really, like, I was trying, everybody told me, yeah, their story, you have to just sit around and like listen to the battle as the radio is blaring in your ear. And I was like, okay. And the problem was I couldn't pay attention to it. I was fighting an online match after the whole game is an online match while these story clips are going, so I couldn't pay attention. There was too much going on.
Yeah, so that there's a single player is like
that
awesome.
there's a single player and it's going to be story driven. That to me is a lot more amazing.
The only reason I have that game is because it was free on my Xbox.
Yeah.
It came with the Xbox.
Well,
yeah.
I've always liked the idea of it though, like parkouring and mechs, like that's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked cool.
It looked
but then
cool.
The game was alright.
Yeah, and it's
Well,
just
I mean,
okay.
I played a little bit of it. It was okay. It was okay. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, but you're not gonna buy it full price.
No, I would never buy it full price.
No, yeah, I'm lucky I
what I
bought
mean.
it for 8.
And then I wouldn't have even bought it for probably not even for $8.
I mean, even I'm having, like I said, I'm having a lot of trouble with my Xbox lately, where it's not like I'm having trouble with it physically or
Having
anything. It's
trouble
just
liking it.
I'm trying really hard. I bought it. I bought a bunch of games. I bought most of the exclusives, and even going back to some of the 360 exclusives. And this year I'm looking at E3 and I'm looking at the E3 listings and stuff like that, and I really don't.
Doesn't look like
It just
Microsoft's.
doesn't look really good.
I'm not having trouble with my Xbox because, I mean, you can see I don't really have any games like on disc
You've
right
got
now. But
3?
You got 3.
yeah,
I have a lot more than him.
but most of my games
You won't
are
have an Xbox.
are downloaded because like they keep giving free games and they're really good free games.
That's true. The games with gold is
Yeah,
really good.
Games with
lately.
Gold is really good.
I think a couple months ago you guys got Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, we got plus. Yeah,
And
plus.
we got that this month,
Yeah,
which I'm so happy because that game's fucking amazing.
yeah. I just downloaded. I downloaded it again, but like games like what's it called, that Sunset Overdrive. That was
Sunset
on the free
Overdrive
one.
was free.
I got that. I actually, my friend gave me that with the code, and I'm not.
That's
I
fun.
don't like it.
I don't like it.
I played it. It's fun.
In terms of like PS4, there's some games that I bought on the online store, like think about Outlast with the DLC because it was
Outlast
cheap.
is good.
It's like $3.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I bought Daylight or something. I don't know. It was like the one with you have like a flash time.
Dying Light?
Daylight. No, it's
Daylight.
called Daylight.
Oh,
It's that one we started for the.
you're vibrating, Steven. What's up?
Give me 1 second.
There's like another game to mention that I
Well, go
totally
for it.
forgot about. Lawbreakers. Have you heard of it?
No.
I've heard the title.
Sounds like a
That's
pretty
it.
generic title, so I
Yeah.
might have heard of it.
No, it's
Yeah.
really good.
What
Like
is it?
it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's this really cool combat. You
Breaking
have to
the
watch it
law.
to see it to believe me. Like
Start from the start.
so it looked like Call of Duty right away because of the jetpacks flying around, but it's a lot better than that.
That's
it's
a weird
completely
sentence.
Mm.
It looks like Call of Duty
It's not
because of the
a
jetpacks.
That's not a strong way to start, Steven.
But it's not like that at all.
I don't know. You have to. I'm telling you, you have to watch the trailer or like the because it's still in alpha right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So like you still have to sign up and everything. But like, so what happens? Watch. Just look at this little picture right here. All right.
I see. What
And
am I
like
looking
you
at?
splatter like you do in Doom, like when you
Okay.
die. You're in jetpacks or whatever, and like rules do not matter in this game. You can chain somebody, bring them up to you, smash them, hit them, tackle them. You almost die. You can like warp or something. I don't know. I've only seen it once, but I remember it, and like I can't. It's
Sounds cool.
I don't know why, but this sounds a lot like I'm thinking Bulletstorm a lot.
That sounded like Roadhog right now
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Road
from
Dogg.
Overwatch.
I think you've been playing too much Overwatch.
no.
Are you sure it wasn't
Are
Overwatch?
you sure you were playing?
Lawbreakers, like, trust me. They'll show that at E3, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh shit, this is." New.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Oh, another special mention is Watch Dogs 2.
That's what I've been seeing a lot. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2 is
Watch
apparently
Dogs 2.
all but confirmed.
Yeah.
Is it gonna? Yeah, all but confirm. Is that gonna live up to the hype? All right, let's
Well,
skip over that one.
You know what? Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No,
Shut up.
you know it is though.
Oh yeah,
there's
because
no hype.
everybody's disappointed.
It can't not live up to it.
There's also one on Xbox One that I'm looking forward to called Recore. You guys remember that?
Remember that from last year?
No.
Yeah.
It's like about a girl and a robot, and the robot can attach to like other robots or
Yeah,
something.
like I want to know more, like because we
there
just
was
saw one trailer.
There was a trailer last year for Recore, and that's
Does
it.
she pilot the robot or
No,
is
it's
the
like
robot
her. It's like her buddy.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
this blue
Sensei.
orb that like and like I think it's like a dog companion,
It starts off as like a dog, but it can transform and reattach to other things.
and it becomes like this sort of golem looking. thing.
Imagine
That's
Knack
kinda
as
cool.
like a companion.
I never played Knack.
I'm just
Wow.
looking forward for.
Wow,
Cuphead.
fuck you. Wow, you played Knack?
I mean, I know.
That was one of the first titles on PS4.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Yeah, I got Killzone and Injustice day one, asshole. I don't know where you were. Apparently knacking it.
I'm looking forward for the Cuphead.
There we go. That was another one too.
Because I'm
That's
getting that
cool.
game for
I
free.
That looks fucking
not
interesting.
have looked into a single thing of that.
Cuphead. It's a 2D. What do you call it? Shoot 'em up? Not shoot 'em up.
No, it's just imagine an old Disney
Well,
cartoon
I mean,
movie.
gameplay wise though, it's like a 2D.
This is like a
Steamboat
Like Metal-
Willie sort of.
I'm trying to describe gameplay. Like
Yeah.
Metal Gear. What would you call it? Like not Metal Slug. It's like a 2D.
so it's a bullet hell game.
2D bullet hell.
Okay,
but
2D
it's,
side-scrolling bullet hell.
Yeah, but the art style is like a Steamboat Willie old 50s like Disney style game.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
That looks pretty cool.
it does look really cool.
Neat.
That's exactly
And
what
I'm
I
getting
showed
a free copy of it because me and Noel made a bet.
They made a bet and
Last
no
year.
lost.
No loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
That looks really cool. The art art style alone,
yeah. Just
really
yeah.
interesting.
It looks creepy.
Uh,
I don't know, like those type of
I love
styles
those
from back then
cartoons.
used to creep me.
I don't know. I was
Their
actually playing
faces.
Solaris, Solaris the Architect, on PS4. It's like one of those indie games.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
an indie,
Solaris?
it's
Yeah.
an indie RPG game, and I was playing that, and it's like really reminiscent of old games like Lunar and stuff like that. And I was playing it, and I love the feature when you go into these indie games and they give you the 16-bit, like playing it on a Super Nintendo, I guess like filter.
Mm-hmm.
You know
It's
something,
wonderful.
something else I'm looking for in Cuphead is the soundtrack. Soundtrack
Yeah,
is gonna be.
well,
I,
we've
has
heard
to
like
be
I said, I haven't heard much about that game.
Yeah, watch
Well, I haven't seen any music for it either, but I'm imagining the soundtrack is gonna be fucking.
Oh,
great
probably.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Have you guys heard anything about Paragon?
I've
I've
heard the
seen
title.
it.
Yeah. I've heard the title.
I've heard the title, seen the game, saw the screenshot,
It's a MOBA.
did not care.
Yeah,
I have a better MOBA. It's called Overwatch.
It's an arena shooter. It's not a MOBA.
Bullshit.
It's an arena
Whatever.
It's a
yeah,
MOBA style
Yeah,
arena
whatever, dude. Tell that to fucking Roadhog when
shooter.
you
I'm not
win.
defending Paragon. I'm just trying to bring it up, and you
No,
guys
no,
like
no.
shot me down.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry. I didn't mean to shoot you
terrible.
down. I'm just saying I didn't care for
Get
it.
that out of here! That garbage out of
I'm
It's
here!
sorry,
not
Steven.
Overwatch. Get it out of here.
No, it's just I have really bad. I think MOBAs are poison. I think MOBAs are poison. You do have you
That's a good
League
thing.
of League of
Anyway,
Legends? Have you ever played on that?
Continue talking about.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We
don't
I mean,
know-
are you
we
looking
don't
forward to
know
Paragon, Steven?
Yeah, well, I mean, the trailer goes on at work all the time.
Oh.
What
Oh.
is it?
It's the one that says Paragon all the time.
You don't know.
So
what
that
it
I mean,
is.
I've heard of it, but I don't fucking know.
It's that thing I hear of in the background and never pay
It
attention
goes on
to.
like
The
so many
only thing I
times.
remember from the commercials were like it's the Infinite Warfare because I like the song and I sing the song.
That's not
Such a
it.
good trailer.
Infinite Warfare.
And the
Oof.
cut the lights. And then
Oh, that's Overwatch.
Winston.
Oh yeah.
But that's all I remember. I don't pay attention to the commercials.
There was
Oh,
one
man,
that,
after a while,
like,
that's just-
even
that's
our
just
boss didn't even know that was a new
Yeah.
IP or like, there's a new MOBA or whatever.
Who's developing this?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Not Blizzard, because it's not Overwatch.
not Blizzard because it's not Overwatch.
Epic Games.
Epic Games. So they make games like they made what? No.
That's that right there.
I don't know.
Epic
Epic
Games.
Games. They made
Dude,
I,
the trailer goes
I
on
know
at
what
work all
I know what the logo looks
I
like.
don't-
I've seen the logo and I'm sure I played a couple games. I just can't think of
It's
any.
a third person.
I don't know,
it's
dude.
like, it looks like Smite, but just in like space.
Like I said, I don't really pay attention to the commercials I work in.
What's that other MOBA that's free on PSN?
PSN?
Yeah.
That fucking wizard one?
What? No, it's
Quest?
Warframe. Warframe.
Warframe.
That's what I'm thinking of.
That's a good game too.
Is it?
I didn't really like it.
I played it when it was still in beta, and that was really. It was in beta, so it was really bad.
Oh,
Do it. Do it, Steven. Say it. Say it.
You say it so I can shoot you down.
a new Red Dead.
Not gonna happen.
Dude, come on. Red
I
Dead's
told you I was
coming.
gonna shoot you down. Why did you even bother?
Red Dead's coming. There's gonna be a new Red Dead. New RDR.
Nah,
Yeah, it's happening.
it's not happening.
I spoke
Nothing.
about this in the last podcast.
Well, it won't
too,
be.
right?
It won't be redemption.
We
Okay.
mention this all the time.
Okay,
because
so
we want it to grow out.
I did see a rumor that there's a possibility that they're getting 2 Red Dead games. I
I've-
did see that earlier in the week.
Like spin-offs or what?
I don't know. There's just a
Was it
rumor.
2 Red Deads?
2
I heard
Red
it was
Deads.
2 games.
2
that
Red
Rockstar-
Dead games, yeah.
I heard Rockstar's bringing 2 games.
I heard it was 2 Red Deads. Honestly, I think it's more DLC
Grand Theft Auto and Liberty
for GTA. I heard the Liberty Cities add-on
Yeah.
for GTA 5 was a
Ooh.
Yeah.
thing.
That'd be nice.
And that'd be
There was
cool.
like some screenshots like just leaked or whatever.
Wait, is it single player DLC?
No, it's
No.
supposed to be for multiplayer actually.
Ooh,
so
that's kind of cool.
this was falling in line with some of the things we were talking about a couple months earlier, Mark. I don't know if you remember, but we were talking about how they just completely abandoned the DLC that they mentioned, the
Single player
expansion,
DLC.
single player DLC and
It's
multiplayer DLC. And so this might be either you're getting your Red Dead Redemption, which I hope so, or you might be getting your 2 packs of DLC for either story and multiplayer, which might be just.
I'd be down for any of them. I really want to play with Cowboys with you guys again because that was always fun.
Red Dead's always gonna be good.
That was fucking fun.
Yeah. I mean,
but getting back on GTA would also be fun.
I don't know.
GTA's still fun.
I honestly that community's been super dead to me since like the first week.
It's a little toxic, but
it's better when you have
like
a group.
It's not League of Legends toxic.
No, it's not League of Legends toxic, and it definitely works better if you're in a group, especially with the VIPs update and the new fucking finances and felonies update coming out.
Because you are the one that fucks it up.
Honestly, I got through like maybe 70% of that story mode, and I stopped.
Oh, I'm not just talking about multiplayer.
No, but I mean, I couldn't even do that.
You can finish the story?
No.
I'm
the
playing
story's
it.
good.
I'm playing it. I'm trying to get all the gold
I
medals
feel
right
like
now.
For what?
Are you playing it again, or is the first time playing it?
The story mode?
Yeah.
Again.
For PS4, or just like in general?
I beat it on PS3 once, and I'm replaying it on PS4 trying to get all the achievements.
Which one?
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Jeez, all the achievements? Fuck.
Yeah, man.
That's rough.
Really?
Go rock.
I think
Some of those are just like finish part of the story, and it gives
some of those are finish the story. Some of them are due like
get gold on all.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Jesus
Well, it's not as
Christ.
hard as you would think because when you're replaying it before you restart the mission, it tells you what the
with the
objectives are for the gold.
Yeah, but it's just it's
It's
log.
just time consuming.
I feel like I didn't even have that much trouble doing that to Red Dead. It's the only thing that stopped me from that platinum was doing the multiplayer.
For Red Dead.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I usually hate multiplayer trophies.
Those should be completely added on trophies aside
That don't apply to the
don't
platinum.
apply to the platinum. I'm very strongly unless your game's multiplayer only.
Yeah. But yeah, GTA 5, it's still fun to jump into. The only issue for new players especially is that
You don't have all the weapons.
all the best stuff, not even all the weapons, because once you hit 120, which sounds like a lot, but once you hit 120, there's nothing left to unlock. It becomes more of a money gate. You need money to like do stuff.
having fun.
Not just have fun. You can have fun and be fucking broke ass poor.
So that's why they have those shark cards, I guess.
But that's why they have shark cards, so you can buy money and get the newest cars, get fucking do the VIP work, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn.
That'd be dope.
I
don't want it to
have
come out
no
this year,
idea
though.
what that
It's
is.
the one. It was shown last year at Sony's. It's the one with the chick. She's like it was a female lead character, and there's like robots, dinosaurs. It's like
It looks pretty historic, but with like robot.
I have completely missed
Dude,
this
it looks
one.
really cool. It's like humanity is back in the Stone Age, kind of. We're not cavemen again, but we're like
So you're telling me they're remaking Turok?
yeah, kind of.
We're getting
robots.
Turok.
But with robots instead of like dinosaurs.
That's fine.
Like
yeah,
robot
it's
size.
it's humanity's
that.
humanity's living in the wild again, but it's in the future. So like animals are made of like robots and stuff, and there's like city ruins.
The animals evolved. They learn how to use tech.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to come out this year.
How?
I feel like it's one of those games because we don't know anything about
That
it.
was gonna be a nice drawing too.
It feels like Steven has a really big boner for this one.
Like I feel like it's
That was gonna be a nice drawing.
That's speaking of that.
oh boy, that's
Awkward.
yeah.
We should make that the podcast picture.
Because I like I like the idea of Horizon, but I think it'd be rushed if it came out this year. Just because I feel like if it same thing like Quantum Break, dude. I want like that game came out so soon. Like it was announced last year at E3 and it came out already. I thought it was gonna be like later this year, fix it whatever. Came out soon. I'm like, oh, it's already out. And
Is
then
it
like
good?
no,
Oh,
well,
this is an exclusive, right?
Horizon.
That is not good.
Which one?
Wait,
Forza?
Quantum or Horizon?
Quantum.
Oh, well, both, yeah. But you're talking about Quantum though.
Quantum Break. yeah.
Well, Horizon looked pretty polished and like
Oh no, I know. But
ready
looks
last
pretty,
year.
but it sucks that-
so did Quantum Break and its time traveling stuff. Oh, not time traveling.
What
but,
about
like,
Phantom
time
Dust?
Reality.
Yeah.
Are we ever getting Phantom Dust for the Xbox One?
What are you referencing?
That's the name of the game, no? Phantom Dust. There was a game called Phantom Dust that they announced for Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah.
Not that I know. But anyways, I have a feeling that game will be pushed back.
Horizon?
I hope it does. Yeah.
Was
It
it
looks
was it
like
even
it-
announced like for a date?
Well, because on the GameStop thing it says like 12/31/16, which usually means it'll be out before that year. Before it ends.
They were remaking this Xbox
Oh,
title
yes.
for the Xbox One.
Yeah. But yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was supposed to be
I
like a
think that
really
was
big
canceled,
exclusive.
man. I think they canceled something like
Oh,
that.
that sucks. I heard
think
so many
so.
good things about this. Like I never got to play this when it was new, but I've heard a lot. That sucks.
Yeah.
Look at the Ubisoft part. I wonder how many territories we're going to be saving in the new game.
Oh, and the new Ubisoft. So there's. Oh, you guys already mentioned Watch Dogs.
Watch
There's
Dogs.
For Honor, then there's Ghost Recon Wildlands.
either of
Ghost Recon
those.
still has-
Wildlands just
Just really
reminds me
good.
of Tom Clancy, just a little darker. I mean, The Division, just a little darker.
The Division.
That game did poor.
Yeah.
I heard
Everyone was
it's
saying it was gonna be like a
everybody's really
Destiny
good.
killer.
It is.
No, it isn't.
I think it took I think it took a lot of. Their,
It took a
I think
portion
it-
of the players, but it didn't kill Destiny like people thought it was going
No,
to.
no,
'Cause
hell no.
Fucking Destiny's alive and well.
I don't know.
No, it did better after
It did.
taking King, and everybody like that built it back up.
Yeah.
It was funny after the Division released their their raid equivalent. Like it actually did worse. Like people came back to Destiny.
Really? Yeah. I guess so, man. I don't know. I wasn't. I'm not a really big fan on number shooters. Like even on Borderlands, I got pretty tired of that real fast.
Yeah, with Destiny.
But Destiny was a lot funner because it was a nicer color scheme to look at. Like if you point me to any Dynasty Warriors game, I'll tell you it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
If you point me to the right Dynasty Warriors game, like Gundam Dynasty Warriors, that's my stupid. So I'm gonna play that.
There's
Destiny's my stupid.
Yeah, Destiny's my yeah.
Eat a dick.
Shadow of Mordor 2.
I didn't play the first one.
Why?
Neither.
No, I could have
Why?
swore that the DLC you kill what's his face at the
Spoilers.
end, yeah. Ooh, it's if you
It
buy the
doesn't-
DLC.
It doesn't matter. You just-
New story.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh come on, that was like the
That
end.
game
We
came
all
out
knew
like
that
a year
was
ago.
what you were going for.
Well, I never played it, so I don't know anything about it.
I don't know, man.
I know
Doesn't-
it was like a
I don't
in
care.
between Batman and Assassin's Creed, but with
Yeah,
all the rings.
definitely.
Lord of the Rings
definitely
meets
skin.
Batman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely skin towards that.
Well, it was
for
made
sure.
made by Warner
And
Brothers,
it
wasn't
worked. Yeah, it's actually a really good game. From what I
Yes,
hear, like
yeah.
most people enjoy it. They
So,
don't-
It was
yeah,
fun.
It was the Batman.
I didn't finish it honestly.
I didn't play it.
It gets bullshit later on in the game when they become immune to certain attacks.
That sounds dumb.
Yeah.
wait, we skipped over For Honor. Have you guys heard of that game?
No.
Nope.
Sounds vaguely
That sounds
familiar.
really forgettable.
It's like a what's it called?
For Honor.
There's like I rewatched the trailer of the E3 announcement from last year, and they announced like this new IP or whatever, For Honor, and like they're in the medieval times, and you play as a knight of teams of 4 on each side,
It sounds like a
and
chivalry.
they run in and like
Yeah,
there's
I
like
was
this
gonna say
long sword battle pretty much.
Chivalry.
Isn't that the one that's gonna be like a super realistic medieval?
Yeah, it's a chivalry one we were talking about like a couple weeks ago.
Isn't that was a Kickstarter, wasn't it?
I
Or am I
don't
thinking of
believe
something
so.
else?
That was something else.
Because there's like a super realistic like medieval game where like your sword swings like have to be hit in a certain spot.
Oh, did you guys
and,
play
like,
Chivalry on the PS4 by any chance?
No.
Oh,
No,
dude, that game is amazing. You guys should give it a shot. I think you'd really like it.
I'll probably give it a
Steven
shot.
doesn't have
No, I want to play.
It's on the Xbox One.
I want
It's
to play.
on-
I want to play Super Hot.
Super
Super hot.
Super
Super hot. Super
hot.
hot.
That game,
Oh,
you know what that game looks like? It's gonna be super hot.
oh,
How hot?
super.
Super hot.
The best friends video of that was super fun.
No, I didn't even watch that.
Oh, it was super fun.
I didn't even.
No,
see that.
my God.
No, I love the best friends.
No.
Yeah, they're great. I love
They're
those guys too.
We're the
Kevin,
best friends now.
No.
Have you played Shenmue?
I did play Shenmue. I had Shenmue 1 and 2 for the Xbox original and even had it on my Dreamcast.
So are you looking
I-
forward to Shenmue 3?
I am definitely looking forward to that because I want the fucking chase back in Shenmue 1 where I was chasing the dude and I had to chop the watermelon in half. It's like, dude.
What?
Yeah. There's like
Never having played that game, that
Oh.
sounds
so
ridiculous.
Yeah.
okay, so think of Heavy Rain. Think of
Okay.
Heavy Rain before Heavy Rain. So it was
Oh, okay.
basically a movie. You got your Hong Kong triad movie where it's like you killed my father. Now I'm gonna find you.
Here's a
and we're
watermelon. Cut
Yeah,
it
and
in
then,
half.
like you find somebody who's got info and you chase him down the thing and you go to the hole. You know, you go to your usual,
Sounds like Sleeping Dogs.
your
Oh,
usual
Super-
Hong
so
Kong.
good.
That's what. Yeah, that's kind of like what it felt like. Except Sleeping Dogs is more. You're controlling your
Yeah.
character a lot more. But this was like super movie based. They were trying to make like a high budget thing for the Dreamcast, and it was just it was Heavy Rain. It was Heavy Rain, and it was really crappy looking. But at the time, it was like the greatest thing ever.
It's like Heavy Rain, but good.
but it made sense, and the end wasn't shit. And I just
David Cage was not involved.
David Cage is not involved. There was no dying children.
Jason!
Jason.
Jason.
X to Jason. Oh man. I remember for a long time that's how I would call Jason's name out.
Jason.
Wesson. Jason. He would get so pissed. But Shenmue. Definitely since it got kickstarted, I've been looking into this. Sony picked it up, And I believe it's still, I'm not sure if this is right, but I think it's still whatever the money that it made from Kickstarter went into, I think, goals or more production of the game. But that definitely looks like it's going to be something fun to play, especially because all these movie games we've been playing, like Until Dawn, have been actually really good games. Until Dawn was really good.
That was a lot of fun.
They're right there. It shows that if as long as it's done well, you can totally.
It can be pulled off.
Totally do it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I'm like, I need to knock out.
He's like, oh man, this E3 talk is just, I need a drink. Give me some whiskey on the rocks.
Oh, this,
That's
like,
a key.
Clean.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I have work tomorrow.
I don't for the first Sunday and like 3. Oh no, wait.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Wait,
Don't make me happy. Don't make me happy, you asshole.
Maybe find out first.
Yeah.
I doubt you do.
I don't think I do.
You
I've got the
yesterday,
6.
right?
I got
Yeah.
the 6:30
only
to
day you
1
work.
shift.
Oh,
tomorrow,
jeez,
so
dude.
yeah.
Shouldn't you go home soon?
I remember your schedule.
I don't
beforehand.
care. I put my. I told you I put in my 2 weeks.
Oh, right. I thought you were going to say you put your boss down.
I did.
Turned her upside down.
Flipped upside down.
Turned her upside, flipped
Her
up
feet were
upside down.
pointing
Yeah.
upwards, screaming your name.
Then,
Oh,
I,
dude.
then I skinned her and I made predator noises.
You're peeling me fucking skin.
You're peeling me fucking skin.
E3 news. We're sidetracking super hard.
No. Let's talk about Sausage Party now.
Lip pipes.
The pipes are cool. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Dude, that movie's going to be awesome. But back to E3.
Big
Back to
E3.
E3.
Oh, what if that got a tie-in? Like a video game tie-in?
Oh god. Please no.
Yeah, do it.
Oh god.
I want it.
Okay, let's go. Steven,
Oh, it's
tequila.
nice and warm.
I'm driving. I'm not going to do it.
Oh.
I don't think there's enough to make 2 shots. More than 2 shots.
I don't think you would get
Well, that's
drunk.
an extra tall shot, too. No, I wouldn't get drunk. Not off that.
No, it's only a shot.
You're go for it. Jesus Christ.
I ate a lot of pizza.
I also got like a steel fucking liver.
Cheers to E3.
Cheers.
To E3.
To the inevitable failure.
It's nice and warm.
I could smell that.
Yeah.
High five, Steven.
Contact drunk.
No.
Contact drunk.
It's more like that. You can smell it and you can taste it, and you're just like,
Like when you take a shit.
no.
Or when you fart.
That's
Like you smell it, you're like, oh, and you can
I
almost
feel
taste
bad
it.
for you,
Get that-
son.
You get that looked at,
you should
Steven.
go to a doctor.
Get that looked at.
Wait, you guys have never farted so bad where like
I
like,
gagged
you
and
almost
threw
taste
up.
it?
No,
Nah, dude.
I've done that, yes.
no.
Any more
Thank you.
on your list, Steven, for E E3?
No, I
Dead-
mean there's other like smaller
dead
mentions
farts.
that I don't know.
Dead
it's like,
farts.
Dead farts. Hopefully we see more scale
Cuphead was
down.
like the other.
We're definitely gonna see more Destiny.
Jesus, that shit is.
Well, they're
Are
actually.
we
It
really?
is, dude.
Yeah, they have another expansion coming this fall
Oh, I
called
didn't know.
Rise of Iron.
I honestly thought that this was the end of Destiny. We're
No,
just waiting
dude.
for 2 to.
They're getting a sequel next year too.
That's not too bad.
Full-on sequel. I'm hoping the full-on sequel like is dope.
Yeah.
I know you're not gonna jump on.
Who? What?
him.
Destiny? Oh, I was like, I'll probably.
Destiny
try.
2.
I want to jump on though.
I might.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't clear enough.
Destiny
we
2.
go.
That's right.
I'm gonna
I've
give it a
stuck
shot.
with it. I fucking love
I don't
it.
know. So far, I've only committed to honestly, seriously, fighting games online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as far as it goes.
Hey, I still have Destiny.
They still have
I got
it.
my like level 29
Only because I can't
character.
trade it in. Because
Oh,
I just
they-
don't. Give me anything.
Yeah. The new cap is 40.
Yeah, I know. I just
Destiny
haven't
won't
done-
give me shit.
Also, you don't have to like your equipment doesn't depend
That light scaling was
it's
bullshit.
it's the light level now. Yeah, it's not as bad as you'd think.
I don't know. It's
There-
pretty bad when I was experiencing the
Like,
first time.
There's a grind, but it's not near. It's fun. It's a fun grind.
I think we're done.
Like,
Are we?
I
I
mean,
feel like we're missing stuff,
I feel like there's more to say.
Either way,
but
we're getting recap E3.
dude. I feel like
During
holy
E3.
shit. Where's Nintendo's
we-
on this?
they're showing
Oh,
Zelda.
Zelda.
That's it.
Zelda.
That's
that was-
it.
yeah.
Oh, we get
That's their big
Federation
thing.
Force.
Well, actually, they recently tweeted they're gonna be. There's more than Zelda.
They just need to. Honestly, I think they just need to buckle down
No, yeah.
on their mobile sales. On
There's
their
no
3DS sales.
big. Yeah, right. There's gonna. They're not gonna talk about their new console, are they?
They might.
No.
They might.
But their focus will be.
See, that's
Zelda.
the thing. It's like if they're gonna throw out Zelda, they have to talk about what kind of hardware that's running on.
No, they
Because
don't.
remember,
They don't. They can
I-
just show Wii U. Concept.
then I think that's really bad because all the concepts that you had before just got thrown out the window. And
Oh, no,
the
they
game
can
looks
show the
like
Wii
it
U.
I just hope it's not
concept.
another Skyward Sword where they failed at E3 using the
That was-
Motion Plus.
looks-
Well, I mean, They don't have to tell us what hardware it's running on, like, at all.
See, but if you don't, then I have even less trust in you as a company.
But you are not there. You are not there. Who they're trying to sell to,
Yeah.
though.
Anybody who plays video games would be the person
buy
who's
it.
selling.
Yeah, but like, not every single person who plays video games is gonna question what the hardware is. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, shiny Zelda."
It's kind of like Uncharted, where it looked really fucking amazing, and it still looks amazing, but it's not as the way it did in the
E3. Well, that anybody expects a game at E3 to look the same as it does at home.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
That's
I
what
think
Ubisoft
that's-
does all the fucking time.
Yeah, I don't think.
That's you not having your expectations in
Yeah.
check. Because
Well,
they're running that shit on PC.
Well, like at this point, it's like you guys have to realize that the Wii is a dying console. The hardware is super. It was outdated.
It was dead on
before
arrival.
Even it was dead on arrival, man. And so if this doesn't go well, they have to buckle down on something, and it can't just be Pokemon sales and Mario sales for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, you can.
You
Oh,
can't.
yeah,
You can live off
No, you
Pokemon
can't.
and Mario.
You can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
you can.
If you bust out a Mario every year, like you did a Call of Duty, fuck that. You're cannibalizing your sales.
No man, because you can do different types of Mario.
Mario Kart,
Yeah,
Mario
Party
Tennis,
Kart,
Mario Slugger.
Smash.
You can't pump those out.
Yeah,
you
you
can't pump
can.
those out yearly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
can.
I don't think so.
And if not,
And if you
if
use
not
the same
full titles,
assets-
then DLC for sure.
It's
Yeah.
fine DLC, but it's like,
Amiibos. Dude,
Yeah, figures.
It's money.
Like they pumped the shit out of Pokemon by just releasing Red and Blue
that's
and
really,
Yellow.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really bad though. Like to me, like that.
Well, you
I'm not-
said buckle down on.
I'm
on
not saying
sales.
it's ethical or right,
No.
but you can do it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you're not even gonna have a run in the console war, really. You're not
No.
gonna have a single war. in
At this
the
point, I don't
console.
think they are trying to fight anymore. They're just trying to get their money.
Trying to survive.
Yeah, but making a new console's not gonna do that. You're pouring in money to new hardware.
It's funny. What they've said recently that they're hoping their NX sales are going to be somewhere between the Wii and the Wii U,
Jeez.
Wow,
which is a really big
that's
window.
really broad.
It
Either
really fucking
amazing
vague.
sales or garbage. Wow, way to set the bar.
We either want to sell 3 units or 3 million. Somewhere in that window.
Yeah, somewhere in between 0 and the million. Great, nice projecting, Nintendo. My hat's off to
Nah,
you.
they're good.
I don't think they'll be the worst.
They have their
E3,
top accountants working on it.
but we'll see. What did they do last year at E3? They had like some sort of Twitch live stream, right? They didn't
I don't
actually have
remember.
a
They did-
conference.
They
This is the
did a
Treehouse.
Twitch live stream, and it was literally just
Mario Maker.
trailers
It
was
of
Star
games.
Fox.
It was Star Fox puppets and
We got
Mario Maker.
Yeah, we got
Fun,
that.
though.
We got Kirby. We got a Kirby trailer.
And we got Yoshi's Woolly World, right?
Woolly
Yoshi's
World.
Woolly World.
We got a whole bunch of stuff.
Which looks fun. I played the demo target.
I didn't really get into it. It's kind of like one of those spin-off things you don't give a shit about, like Kirby's Yarn Adventure. Like
It looks cute though. That's about it.
Yeah, that doesn't sell it for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I could. I mean, I can't say I've never bought a game on cuteness alone, but
Pokemon.
no, that's never sold me on cuteness. That was just an RPG since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Wow,
Is there
so
something else we're missing? I feel
no.
like we've covered most bases. And if not, we'll find out.
Well, I
in
guess
E3.
most of this is just the speculation after all, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, this is a pre-E3 talk. We'll have more for you after E3 comes back. Noah will be in town. We'll have a big discussion. Hopefully Kevin will join us as well, so we'll have a even bigger clusterfuck of conversation,
Oh, this
talking
is
over
gonna
each
be
other.
Fun.
That tequila shot make me want to poop.
That's not good.
We'll derail like that.
End it.
Yeah.
Bam.
And so we'll see you guys after E3.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you.